The difference in size.
Ah.
But they both pack a mighty punch.
Let's fucking go! How many inches do
Ooh, hello, everybody, and welcome back to another BDE podcast. My name is Stephen Hawley, and I'm here in the studio with my main man. Damn, that's a cold-ass honky. Shelton Walker.
What's going on, baby? How are you, man?
I'm doing amazing. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too, big dog. Listen, we got some new gear
We do.
on the cast here.
I'm pumped
A little spiced up. Look, this is in the end. We're trying to get a little further.
every day.
Had a little technical difficulties this past weekend.
I
So,
wouldn't call those difficulties. I would call that stress and hours on the telephone.
but we're getting there.
We're doing it.
One step at a time, one day at a time. Listen, we have a jam-packed show. We've got Jags talk because they had a first game yesterday.
Yes, they did.
Felt good to be back, baby.
The teal and black. Let's go.
It looked crispy out there. We've got the little BDE, couple BDE moments.
Couple of them, yeah.
Which is exciting. We haven't had a few of those in a little bit. And then some compare and contrast stuff.
Yes.
Some discussions.
Some here and there.
Some what do you think? What's
How do
your
they
thoughts?
look?
How they look?
Yeah.
Let's get into scoreboard real quick though.
See, you jump right into this, and
Listen,
I don't like it.
I like to rip it off like a Band-Aid.
It's on me. You're ripping off my Band-Aid.
Yeah, I don't feel it.
You won last week.
I continue to win. I'm on a little streak here. What am I, 3 up?
Yeah, well, no, 5-3.
But I'm on a 3-0 run, I think.
Yeah, 3-0 run.
Yeah, I'm 3-0 on a streak here.
But I mean, look for the gist of it. You got to lay down. The Cubs.
Listen,
are
you picked them.
0 for 10. Yeah, but that was before
Holly.
they hemorrhaged their entire roster.
You knew this.
I don't like it.
They're 0-10 since doing that, by the way.
Correct.
Haven't won a game.
Not a single game.
Not sure what's going on
Not
out
even
there.
like they're losing.
And the Braves, I don't think have are like 8-2 in the last 10 games.
And they're losing like by football scores, like 17-10
Brutal.
or 17-4. Like,
Brutal.
Like what is going on? And the only person left on the team that had a pulse, Arrieta, they just put him on the DL.
Gonzo.
Yeah, he's done. So this is we're gonna have to come up with something else. I can't trust the Cubs to do anything except for lose.
So we're gonna change it up then.
We have to.
Because you're pouting and I can't.
I came in here saucy with you because of this damn scoreboard. And I knew it the whole drive down here. I'm like,
I'm glad I got a little lead, little cushion. We're getting so far off the path because you're pouting so much. We're going to do a preseason game. Tonight's game is that what we're doing, right? It's a Sunday night.
Yes.
And it is the
Panthers and the Colts.
And I get first pick.
Yeah, because you won, and then so what happens? I end up basically getting the team that the Cubs, like the NFL version of the Cubs. I'm going to get because
You're
who are you taking?
again.
Who you're taking? Who are you taking?
I'm taking Sammy. I'm taking the Panthers.
Of course you are. Why? Because the Colts don't have anything. They lost their quarterback. They've got
left Phillip.
tackle. Huh?
Just kidding.
Oh.
They've got listen.
Wentz broke his foot.
Is Christian McCaffrey back?
Probably.
I mean, he's got to be. I mean, I would assume
They're gonna give him
it's
some
a
juice.
preseason game, so it's going to come down to whose bench is better, which we don't know.
That's true. That's true.
So
I'll give you that.
it's a toss up, and that's kind of where. But hey, real quick, just to congratulate my 5-3 record. I just wanted to.
And here we go with this charade.
Just wanted to let everybody know. Listen, I just wanted to give myself.
It looks good. It looks good.
A little pat on the back.
You get that. You won.
I've heard that rep.
3 straight. 3 straight's good.
All right, so BDE.
That's why we're here.
We have 3 BDE moments of the week. The first one. Now, again, we didn't really stack these. They're all really good.
Yep.
We just kind of wanted to go through them. This is honestly one of the closer ones we've had. They're all my favorites.
Yeah, nothing stood out, but they were all definitely BDE
big moments.
Yep.
The first one is the Field of Dreams, which happened I think like 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah.
White Sox, Yankees, the classic. It was incredible. It was the most watched MLB game in 16 years, and we talked about that. That's not surprising.
No.
But it should be an eye opener for MLB. Well, you got something here. Don't ruin it.
But that's the thing. I mean, like, I don't know. Baseball's so boring.
Stop it.
It's so boring.
Don't do this, Holly.
It's
a phenomenal sport, Holly.
It's America's
because
pastime.
your tiny brain can't understand the greatness of the game.
America's pastime because it takes 74 hours to play one game.
Because it takes a good 2 to 3 hours, Holly. Just like any other game. Okay?
It's
I
boring.
don't appreciate the disrespect that you're giving.
Boring. Now look, a live baseball game
boring.
is fine. Like you get a hot
not boring.
dog, you get a couple of beers, you enjoy like the outside. You get the crack of the bat. Now that I can enjoy.
You're gonna win this argument because 90% of the population is gonna agree with you. So I'm gonna let you're gonna take this W. My heart tells me that you're wrong, but
Your heart's an idiot.
Ouch, Jesus. We're gonna overdo the sounds of the first episode.
Of course.
So it was really cool to watch. They had Kevin Costner come out of the grass cornfields, just like the movies, and then the players walked out. It looked really cool. They did a great job. The stands were packed out. It ended in a walk-off, which made it even better. It was just really well done, and it did a lot for the sport. And I hope they do more things like this. Maybe they take other things from like Angels in the Outfield, right? Other movie type scenarios and incorporate it into the game to where, look, we relate to those things.
Sure.
Like a
Absolutely.
Sandlot game,
Yes.
right? Like
Yeah,
there's a lot of
for
ideas they could utilize that people connect to with baseball that they enjoy.
Yeah, you're killing me, Smalls. Come on.
Yeah, make it fun. Make it fun. Make baseball great again.
That is a really unique idea and something that kind of caught me off guard with the marketing twist on that.
Yeah.
I would have never have thought that Major League Baseball would have done something like that. That's what gets my attention.
They're boring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I love it, but they don't. And we've talked about this kind of this week. Is NFL is phenomenal at marketing. They just, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. It's from Hard Knocks. Been watching the Hard Knocks with the Cowboys to just the way they present everything, and everything is just impactful. Every game means something. I don't know how they get it done. They just do. They've got it. They've got it dialed in, dude.
They do have the luxury of only having 16 games?
17 now.
Yeah. So I mean, and this goes with basketball and baseball and hockey. Yeah, because there's so many games.
It dilutes it a little bit.
Yes. Yeah.
Now hockey. I mean, I don't know. It's it's still, they do a great job of just getting you hyped. Hyped up for it.
You know what? So to that regard, English soccer, or any of the Euro soccer, League One, La Liga, just all of those leagues, the way that they do the table, every game matters there. So you could play 100 matches,
sure,
but the way that, and it's similar to hockey, but just the concept of relegation and things like that, the way that they keep the score, a tie, a win is 3, a tie is 1, a loss is 0. That keeps all of those matches relevant.
Interesting, sure.
Yes,
sure.
yeah. So, and maybe I don't know. I mean, for the longevity of baseball, maybe they just change up a little bit of how they do the pennant.
Yeah, I'm again, they've got some work to do.
But that was a great concept.
Great concept. Yep. So yeah, great for baseball. The next BD is still baseball related. Now these guys, again, minor league baseball, they've got it figured out. They do a great job with their team names.
The names,
they
the
have
marketing.
fun.
Yes, it's a great
It's
environment.
fun to watch. It's really cool.
And there's even the team here, like the
Jumbo Shrimp. Yeah, they do a good job.
They changed the name from the Suns
to
the
name.
Jumbo Shrimp.
I love
People
the name.
are like, what is this?
I love it.
It's great.
I loved it. The color scheme is better.
The marketing has been amazing.
Phenomenal.
Like just some of the catchphrases that come. Yes, it makes it fun. Like the Disco Biscuits.
Montgomery Biscuits, yeah.
No, Disco Biscuits are something completely different.
Oh, okay. This team here, the Savannah Bananas, they are popular all over TikTok. Like they have got, I'm telling you, dude, MLB needs to take notes because these guys have it figured out. I'm pretty sure they just won the championship. There was a guy at my neighborhood pool just last week wearing a Savannah's banana T-shirt,
way.
and I go, "Yo, nice shirt." Like it's like a fad now.
Yeah.
Like that's like people know them. Like I don't live in Savannah. Like it's a minor league baseball team, and I'm aware of them.
Yeah,
it tells you something.
It's
right?
like the Santa Cruz Bananas. Santa Cruz something. It's from a movie, but later.
Okay, so here's a moment. This past week, I don't know when this game, because again they won the championship recently, so it may have been like just before this or after that, but we'll let it ride.
We'll go.
It even has like the Jim Nantz like music. He's got his yardage book out there. Like, that's not it. That's not it. It's got the Masters music. It's the attention to detail. Look.
Well, you got to get a warm up swing.
It's him with the cap.
Now, what's the outcome of the at bat?
I don't know.
I would love to see that.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
But that's still awesome.
It's so cool, dude. It's
giving the players the ability to kind of change things
to
up
have some fun. It just they do a great job. So that's that. We have one more, which is really, really cool. Incredible.
Yeah, I was impressed, and it takes a lot to get me riled up, especially about baseball. And
I would say it's another baseball
one, but
it's a lot of baseball right now, guys. Give us
look. Hey, it is what it is. Like
these are all great. So
we got some preseason football, which we'll talk about. But I mean, like, look, baseball right now is
bread and butter right
here.
Yeah. Tyler Gilbert, pitcher for the Arizona Diamondbacks,
yes.
pitched a no-hitter, which is impressive in itself. That's incredible. Not a perfect game, a no-hitter in his MLB debut with his dad there watching.
That's amazing.
That's really, really cool. To have one is again, it's like a hole-in-one in golf. Like it's rare.
Look, I mean, I don't follow baseball all that much, especially because the Cubs are horrible and it makes me not want to pay attention. But anytime a pitcher throws a no-hitter, I still get a notification.
Absolutely.
For this kid to go out there, game one, like, hi, welcome to the bigs.
Listen,
Dad's watching.
Well done.
You're gonna have too much fun with that.
I know,
and I don't like the fact that you're like
I control it.
You control the entire thing, because I could have a very valid point, and if you disagree with it, you get exactly. This is all gonna go down.
Maybe we have to get like a wireless board,
right? Yeah,
we're just
that floats in the middle that we can.
We're just prepping each other back and forth.
But that's awesome. Like, I mean,
it's really cool.
The kid goes out there. And they always say it, welcome to the bigs. Welcome to the, you've gone through your college days, your high school days, but depending on which path you went through, you've obviously gone through your D League, your development, and to get in there and finally have your day
and ball out.
And that's what you do. What's
going to suck is the follow up.
Right. Yeah.
What do you do? Perfect game.
Yeah. So there's not, how do you one up yourself? Right. The perfect game. That's
gonna be tough.
Unless he wants to play like pitcher, second base, maybe first base, all at one time.
Maybe he bats, gets a couple hits.
Yeah. He hits a dinger on his first swing.
There we go. All right. Now we're here where we all came for.
Oh, you know it.
A little football talk. Not Jags just yet. Let's got a couple questions.
What you got?
Well, kind of Jags. So there's this thing spinning around, right? Baker.
I've heard him.
He's pretty good. Number one draft pick.
Yep.
Cleveland Browns.
Yep.
There's a little comparison going on right now between him and Gardner Minshew,
who plays for the
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, that's correct.
Who's fighting for a starting position.
Right.
Now, people are like, "There's no way. This isn't even close." You look at their college stats. Identical. It's like 70-70 for yardage, or for touchdowns.
The college stats.
College stats. Yardage was nearly identical. Completion rate was nearly identical. They ran almost the same offense at their respectable schools. Now you can say one person played in a harder conference.
Yeah, but that's here or there.
Correct. Stats are stats.
I actually thought that Gardner Minshew would have had more yards.
He did. I mean, Baker threw a lot, dude. Oklahoma, they flung that thing.
Yeah.
He would have like 50, 60 completions a game.
From a standpoint of college stats, not surprised. Oklahoma, to your point, was flinging the ball constantly, and I think that's kind of their platform now with the coach that they have out there. From a pro standpoint,
a little surprising.
Yes, but again, like how much of Gardner's stats came from we're behind by 21.
And again, that could be it.
Maybe.
Again, he's shown flashes of greatness though, and that's where I think that. I mean, I think he can do a good job. I like Trevor. I think he's great. We'll get into the whole preseason game here in a minute to kind of really break it down. I wasn't 100% sold on him when he got drafted. I'm excited. It's great for the town, but I was pretty adamant of like, look, I don't know how great of a pick that is. I don't think I'm worried we're going to ruin him.
But that goes kind of to the point that
the
you
Minshew,
made.
yeah. Like we're kind of burning these guys as
if you think about it, like we got rid of Fournette.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like, I mean, I get it, bad attitude, but it's like Jalen Ramsey. We don't do well with great
we got
talent.
rid of Allen Robinson.
Keep saying we. Like, I'm not a part of the Jaguars, but people understand how.
Right, but
talking,
we're talking from a standpoint that we're sitting in essentially
we
Jacksonville.
don't do a good job of exploiting that talent. Now
we don't do a very
haven't
good
shown a
job
good
of
record
keeping the talent. It's almost like we
because they don't do well when they're here, so we sell it for cheap.
Yep.
And then they go off and they excel.
Yeah, like Robinson's, like he's their number one guy in
he's
Chicago.
their guy. Yeah.
Like
Blake Bortles. Like, who knows if he would went somewhere else if he would have had I mean, that guy was kind of his own little head case, but if he would have went somewhere else with a little more structure, maybe he would have had a more successful NFL career.
Look, I mean, so
hopefully Urban can change that a little bit.
For us, we got rid of Fournette, and then we ended up with James Robinson, which I don't think is a massive loss because James Robinson has been
he's done a
surprisingly
great job.
Yeah. But again, I mean, like
Fournette was a third string in Tampa, so it wasn't like he went over there. That to me was that was a bust in my opinion. It's kind of crazy.
Yep. And he was hurt a lot too, like ankle, foot. Like
I think he's just lazy.
Yeah, well, that's possible.
But I mean, what it boils down to
what I think it is a 240-pound guy out there running like a battering ram. We didn't have an offensive line then, so it didn't do well. It wasn't a good mix. So I don't know if Gardner got the opportunity that Baker did, at least.
Sure, and we'll get into that too because I want to talk about the preseason. But one last topic before we hop into that, it's still preseason related. Trey Lance, new quarterback for the 49ers, threw a 65-yard dot for a touchdown. Now, again, coverage is a little blown. I mean, it was a good throw. I'm not going to hate on the guy. But they're all in on him.
Yeah, they think he's the next coming of the TB.
And it bothers me because you got Jimmy G. I love Jimmy G.
I'm a huge fan.
I'm a sucker for Jimmy G. I took him 2 years ago in the draft. He did well for me in the fantasy draft.
My issue with him is that it's such a small body of work. And he's been hurt more than he's been healthy. And then even when he's healthy, Shanahan's offense is prone to,
running the ball
85% of the time.
It is defensive heavy. But we looked it up. I looked it up because I feel like he's highly underrated. Highly underrated.
See, I don't know if he's underrated. I think he's.
You think he's rated just right?
I think he's just a situational, functional quarterback. I would put him in like when Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl with the Bucks. Brad Johnson was an average quarterback, but he had a defense that was so good,
like a Flacco almost.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
because Flacco has that role.
Flacco, and I think Garoppolo. Until Garoppolo shows me something else, I think that they're in the same boat.
So Jimmy has dealt with a lot of injuries, which is, again, that's part of the game. That's part of your stock value. Yep. I get it. The one season that he was fully healthy and balled out, we looked it up. 4,000 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, right? That's right on pace with an early Peyton Manning career. And Peyton averaged around 30. And again, I'm not comparing him to Peyton Manning. That's not what I'm trying to get at here. I'm trying to say, like, look, he's shown lights or signs of.
But what's his contract right? I mean, when he went from the Patriots to the Niners, I want to say he got a pretty hefty contract. I mean, almost like one of the top paid quarterbacks in the NFL. And I don't know if they've got that kind of production out of him.
And again, that's where he signed a 5-year for $137, including a $7 million signing bonus.
Okay, and so one of those years,
it looks like 74 is guaranteed.
Okay, so one of those years he was out completely.
I think like 2 or 3 of them. Even the Super Bowl run, he was out for a good chunk of it. So I look, that part I get, and that's the hard part. That's where I'm losing my argument of like, hey, he's underrated because injury is part of the game. Just like I said with Fournette, right? He said he's a bum, so you can use that against me. I get it.
Right now, who would you rather have? Who would, for the money, would you rather have Ryan Fitzpatrick, Jimmy Garoppolo, or maybe even throw in?
Bro, don't bring Fitzy.
That's what I mean.
Fitzy's a little G.
Think about it though. Who has more production in the last 3 years?
Oh, Fitzpatrick.
Of course. Yeah, but he's always on these half Midland ass teams.
That blows my mind too. He gets passed around like a he's highly underrated. I feel like he gets shitted on constantly.
I don't know what Fitzy's most recent contract is, but I guarantee you're getting value out of Fitzy, the same value that you're getting out of Fitz. you're getting from
I
Garoppolo.
think you got me here.
I do.
I look. Maybe it's my emotions that are getting the best of me, but I like Jimmy. I like him a lot.
He's a handsome guy. I can understand.
That's
why
good.
you're
That
into
could
it.
be what it could be. He's just a good-looking dude. Enough of Jimmy and all that stuff. I just wanted to kind of bring this topics up. Hear what you guys are thinking. Tell us your thoughts.
There's comments below.
Let us know what you guys think.
We're going to talk about the comments in
A little bit here.
a segment or
We
so.
got a lot of foreshadowing going on. So, all right, guys. Before we hop into a little football talk, we've got to do a deed. Okay, we have in 3 weeks here. We
made a commitment.
We're gonna have the fantasy football draft, live draft on the podcast
on the stream,
September 5th. Mark it on your calendars on a Sunday.
Your mom's
fantasy football league. But with a draft comes a draft order.
Let's go.
All right, so we've got the names here in a hat. All right, we've got a drawer here. It's not me. It's the wife.
Neutral party.
Just going to be her hand, okay? Got the names here in this hat. Going to shake it around a little bit. Do not look into the helmet, please. Just hand me the piece of paper and I'll read the name. This is the first pick.
I'm stoked.
I'm claiming it up a little bit. All right?
Sweaty palms.
Here we go.
Palm sweaty, mom spaghetti.
Don't look. Oh, no. Whose first pick of the fantasy football draft of 2021 goes to Connor.
Oh, that guy.
Son of a bitch.
All the time with him.
It fucking cut off again.
What the fuck?
I have no idea what's going on. No idea what's going on. Did it again? I couldn't tell you. We're gonna shoot it again. All right. We're still gonna be Connor, just so we don't fuck around.
Yep.
Eddie, I didn't get him. I don't know if. So I don't have to draw it again. You just gotta react. We can just leave it because your sound will be there.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
We'll just put it on you for the draw.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So Connor gets the first pick. My goodness, the little bastard. All right, going into the second pick. Here we go. Here it is. Second pick of the NFL 2021-21 draft goes to
Your mom.
Carlos. God, I hate all these people.
Golly.
I'm gonna say that about everybody until my name is drawn. He is a he's a past champion.
He is.
As
He
well.
is. Just a sneaky champion too. It
Sneak-
was the worst
he-
team I've ever
Yeah,
seen
he
drafted.
cheated.
And then he just comes out of nowhere.
All right, the third pick of the NFL fantasy football draft. Your mom goes to Holly.
There we go,
the
baby.
Third pick. Welcome. This is 12-man league, so we got a little bit going here.
Anything past 4 or 5, and you're really
Okay, let's
you're
just wait
hoping
before
to
you
get on
say
the back
that.
end.
Yes, I agree with that part. Here we go. Number 4. I'm gonna forget the order. Goes to Chef.
Chef
Well
Dog.
done. Let me put the order in back.
Yeah, right on there.
There we go.
With your 8 tits.
All right.
That should be his fantasy football name.
Chef tits.
Yeah,
8 tits.
8 tits.
8 tits. Number 5.
Who we got?
Blondie.
Let's go, baby.
That's me, baby.
Right in the shit sandwich.
Golly, are you kidding me, bro? That's my lucky number, but son of a bitch. Anyone's up for a trade of the draft pick, you give me a call.
Right, yeah.
Well, this
said
season's chalked. Number 6. Peters.
Oh,
Johnny P. I mean, we're right there in the
Petters.
shithole. Yeah.
Petters.
Peters.
What was it from
Family Guy?
No, from the Kill a Mockingjay thing.
Kill a Mockingbird? Peter Finch?
No, that's also correct. From the where they do
Oh.
like the Petter. Yes.
Peta. Yes.
Yes.
Kill a Mockingbird. Yes.
Yeah.
Number 7. I feel like this is probably the worst spot to be.
That's ugly.
Whoever this is,
I love it.
I love it.
Because it's not me.
Because I hate all of them. What's a threefold? Zach, the defending champion. This is perfect.
Suck it long and suck it hard, Zach.
Eat it, Zach. Put that in your pipe and smoke, you tier 4 bastard.
You get what you deserve, you twat.
Here we go. Love you, Zach. Number 8. Oh, gosh. It's all fun. I can't read my own handwriting. Oh, Aaron Cuenca, new to the league this year.
Oh.
Well, he took a year off. I can't say new. He was off last year.
Welcome to the party, Quank.
Welcome to the party. All right. Number 9.
Ooh.
This is a pretty good spot. This isn't horrible.
This is where you want to be.
Yeah,
You're backing
we're
up
kind
to
of right back into the sweet
value
spot.
picks. Yep.
Sarah,
Oh,
one of 2 females in our league.
I love it. The Egyptian magician.
Did I say 9? That's number 9, right?
Yeah.
All right. We got 3 spots left. We've got a newbie out there too. The Sweaty Stallions is still in the hat.
Sweaty? Yeah, Sweaty Stallions.
Here we go. Number 10. Lena.
Oh.
The second female in the group going back to back.
I love it.
There we go.
That little slap fight waiting to happen
There we
right
go.
there.
All right, number 11 and 12. This is a sweet spot to be in.
Yes, this is where you want to be.
can't be mad about this. Here we go. Little drop there. I wonder if she picked the same one up.
Oh, there could be some.
Austin, the Sweaty
Stallions.
Which leaves, who does that leave? I can't think of who else is in the league. Richard! The little Butati Richard!
I love Ricky.
Little Ricky
you
with the
have Neil
last
for me.
pick of the NFL fantasy football. Baby, thank you for your hands.
We love it.
We appreciate it. You start OnlyFans for your hands. Fantastic. Wow. That was exciting. That
That's
was
great.
way more fun than I anticipated.
That's okay, baby.
I'm
Like,
pissed
it's-
where I'm picking. I hate football now, and I'm probably going to quit. If anyone wants to buy my spot, it's $100 to buy in. By all means, take my spot.
Look, I've got Venmo. I've got Cash App.
By the way, fuckers who haven't paid, you guys need to pay me, okay?
Was that me?
No, you paid. Remember, you recently just paid.
I did.
You did pay. Finally. Pulling teeth to get you to pay. Awesome. Make sure September 5th, we're going to do a live draft.
Tune in for that.
Tune in for that. So
That'll be a good time. It's going to be a little saucier than what we have on the cast. Like we try to hold back a little
It's
bit.
going to be there's some spicy personalities that are going to be involved.
And we're going to let it fly, baby.
Yeah, there's some aggression. There's some built up anger from last year. I know I'm pissed. And we're gonna have little segments like we did last year. Remember, I would post a little video, a little recap.
Little
it's gonna be
recap
separate
action.
from the podcast where we'll do a recap of the weeks.
But I'm stoked for that draft. I just feel like it's a Sunday
I'm not
night.
anymore.
Yeah,
Sunday morning.
It's a Sunday night, Sunday morning. But man, I just feel like with the personalities we have, with just some of the banter we have off the cast with these
those guys,
folks,
yeah,
my
and girls.
gosh, yeah. I think that's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be fun.
Tune in for that for sure.
This is a great segue into yesterday's game.
What happened yesterday?
The Jags played their first preseason game, and guess what? Not
Go
a
on.
damn thing changed. I don't know what we were expecting or what we were supposed to expect. I don't know. It was a little underwhelming, to say the least.
It was unexciting.
Yeah,
And
I always hated preseason because it's a complete waste. I mean, Trevor threw like 8 passes or 16 passes or something like that. Minshew threw 8, was 4 for 8. I think Trevor maybe got 12 or 13 in. I can't remember what our third string is. He did pretty well. Tebow only came in for a little bit.
Bethard, CJ
Bethard.
and he actually played really well.
He might have the job.
He got the most FaceTime.
Yeah,
yesterday.
and that's what I hate about preseason. Like, bro,
13
nobody's
for 16 for 102 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, nobody's here to watch CJ. And I get you're trying to protect it, but why? I don't know. Look, it is what it is. That's why they got rid of the preseason game because it's stupid. But it was cool.
Trevor Lawrence, 6 for 9, 71 yards.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. He made a couple little good button throws. He looked solid. He looked comfortable for his first year. He looked pretty comfortable. I don't see Minshew looked like chump. I wasn't impressed, but again, I don't know what line he had in. That's what sucks too. Is like
You don't
you're
know
having
your
him
team.
compete with
Correct.
a second O line.
Yeah, you're getting your backup wide receivers, which Jacksonville is already, in my opinion, a little bit depleted.
Well,
They've done a little bit. Don't
They
get
got
me wrong.
Tavon. They got Marvin. They've got some. I can't think of the other guy's name, but they've got some. It's not horrible.
Right, but I mean the second team. That those guys are first team.
Sure,
Right.
sure.
And
So that's what bothers me too. Is like, look, we're supposed to be figuring out who's 1-2, and then you're giving Trevor the best reps, which I get. I'm not trying to hate on that, but I was disappointed. I wanted more. I guess I just want football.
Yeah, for the excitement level that I had going in.
Yeah,
it was.
maybe I set the correct expectations.
It's
I
on
think
us.
we thought it was going to go in, and again, we know what preseason is, but
But for them,
you hear about
that
it.
was a business. That was a business move. That
I get
was
it.
a.
I get it.
Like,
It's supposed to.
reps.
Tebow or Tom was 1 for 2. If that tells you anything, like it's preseason a joke. We all know that, but I was wanting a little bit more, and I didn't get it.
Well, I think it was just because we're all so excited to see whether or not Trevor Lawrence is the guy.
Yes.
And I think at the end he will be, but we just wanted more of a body of work. I think we all were excited to see him. And look, I understand from a coaching standpoint that
especially since they don't know who the starter is. They came out and said that.
Right.
Why? Okay, so if you don't know,
so give him a
what
quarter.
are you protecting?
Yeah, so
let it ride.
Give me 15 minutes of work.
Yeah, give me a whole quarter. Give each guy quarter one and quarter two, and then after that, just completely wipe it.
Yeah, the third guy can take the second half, right?
Whatever.
But yeah, we didn't get that. That's okay. Look, I don't think that Urban Meyer was unprepared for the game. I think his strategy is thought out well, and he's been successful everywhere he's gone. So look, I would have loved to have seen Trevor go out there, fling it 20 times, give us something to go on. But look,
I mean, you gave him, like I said, 16 passes and Minshew 8. If you've got a really 1-2, situation here.
Yep. Lawrence
same
had 9.
reps, same plays.
Yep. Lawrence had 9. Minshew had 8.
Oh, really? He only had 9.
Yes. So Lawrence was 6 for 9.
Okay, never mind, guys.
70 to 71 yards. Minshew was 4 for 8 for 47 yards and did not look good. And he threw a pick. Minshew did.
One of the reps that I saw, though, because Lawrence's first time out, all 3 plays were passing plays. Minshew's first time out, all 3 plays were running plays. Again, that plays a role in...
Sure.
Like, you're not...
But why are you not letting the guy throw? Like, I mean, if you really want to see who's the better quarterback, live action.
Obviously they know more than we do. We're just 2 guys talking on a Sunday afternoon.
But that's what we talk about.
I just want to see what's going on here. I'm excited. You've been talking about it all year long. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Well, I mean, from the draft, and the draft finally felt like we were getting back to like normalcy,
right?
It
was exciting.
Yes, it was exciting. Like
the whole draft though was really good.
It was good. It was great. And people were there. It was a social event. And then to have like some. Finally feel like you have a little bit of a product that you get to see from all the excitement. It's fun. I was stoked to see the teal,
to see them on the field.
The teal and black.
Really cool.
I would have loved to have seen a little bit
more juice,
but that's okay.
It is what it is. We got one last thing, Holly. This is going to be our first little I don't know what do you call it? Giveaway. Raffle sweepstakes. That's the word I was looking for. You know what, Holly? That was the word I was looking for. Great job. We have a here next to me, right here, a Matt. I don't know if you guys could see it, depending on how the camera is. A signed Matt amp is the style of helmet.
Limited edition.
Matt. Go ahead, Holly.
It was autographed. Flip it, Mo. Ooh. That is a limited edition Jaguars matte
blue,
teal, by one Josh Lambo. So what we're gonna do here is something a little different. We haven't done anything like this on the cast before, but yeah. So what we're gonna do is a little sweepstakes action.
Little sweepstakes. We got this helmet from Palm Beach Autograph, located here in Jacksonville, Florida, located at the Avenues Mall.
Those guys are
great dudes.
Great
dudes. I bought a lot. You see all the merch behind me and this stuff, all from those guys. Let me turn this bad boy here. Great dudes. Not as a paid sponsorship, but
no.
Love supporting
this is just
local
us
people.
Supporting them.
Absolutely.
And they've been awesome.
The helmet. We're trying to get somebody on the cast.
By somebody, could you be more specific?
His last name rhymes with Rambo. We're working on it, guys. It's a long shot. We understand that. But sometimes shooters got to shoot. We got to shoot our shot here. And we slid in the DMs. We're going to do our best to get on there and get him on the cast. What all you got to do to win this beautiful helmet, we're going to announce the winner.
What do they have to do?
Hold on. We're going to announce the winner September 5th, the day of the draft.
Okay.
Right before it starts. It's easy. All right? All you got to do is you got to subscribe. Either subscribe to the YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. Some of you may already are. Or like the Facebook page, which some of you already are.
Already have. Like you're auto qualified at that point.
You're half qualified.
Oh, there's more.
There's more. The second step is you have to share the post when we post this out. Either this video, this little clip here, or we're going to have some flyers and other stuff. Share one of those things and tag 3 of your friends.
To get that helmet?
To enter
That's
into
all you
a
have
drawing.
to do?
To enter into a drawing to win this helmet, which is easy squeezy lemon peasy.
Let's go.
Right? If you're out of state, I'll send it to you. No big deal. And
There's more?
There's one last thing. The winner of the Josh Lambo helmet will be the first inaugural guest. I lost a train of thought there on the BDE podcast.
So you mean to tell me, so all you have to do
All you got to do
is like,
subscribe and share. That's it.
And then you're in the sweepstakes. That's it.
That's it.
And then if you win that helmet, you are also the first inaugural guest.
Holy. That's it.
I just want to make sure I had it all together.
You had it all together. Well done.
And so that person will be able to be right here with us live streaming.
They'll be so either here
telling us that we're idiots.
If they want to be
live.
here in the seat next to you, or we'll get them on. We'll call them in.
Yep.
Whichever they prefer. If they're far away, again, who knows how far this can go. But if they're here and they can make the drive, by all means,
let's go.
Come on into the BDE podcast room, baby. But that is all.
That's exciting.
That is all. That's all I got. Hope that was enough.
It better be, because that's all we have.
That's all we have. Listen, guys, keep that BDE flowing. Be back here next week. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming in the next few weeks. We are beyond jazzed up. We're looking to have some guests on.
We have a draft order.
We've got a draft.
We have a helmet. We have an autograph. We have a sweepstakes. My goodness.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be May.
Be a part of the fun. It's gonna be May.
Be back here next week, every Wednesday at 8 a.m. until we start live streaming. For now, it's every Wednesday at 8 a.m.
Let's go.
I'm Shelton.
And I'm Holly.
Boogity boogity. Oh.
Gonna stay on?